to episode 4 of building a DIY skate park. Super hyped. I haven't been getting much skating in these episodes. A lot of times I'm building up, built the quarter pipe, built the hips, now I built the wall ride, the bank. We got some fun obstacles to ride. I have some buddies with me today. I got Al and Jay. So we're gonna just get a skate session right now, kind of utilize it. I know I need a Bondo and fix up some of the cracks and some of the wear and tear of the spot. I'm super hyped to skate with some homies. And then think about the next obstacle. I kind of want to get some of their feedback, think about some of your guys' feedback, and think about what it is that we're gonna build next. And then we're gonna get started on that next obstacle. Just charged up my leaf blower so I can blow up all the dust, everything that's down here, but I forgot to bring it. So we're just gonna use our feet. Sometimes we don't have tools, you just gotta make do. So we're gonna make do and then get a skate session. Yeah. Yes. Oh. Yes, Al. Dude, what the big spin?
Oh, that was pretty popped. It got red, so it was pretty hard.
Yes.
I'm mad light for being tall.
All right, so I just drove by the spot and they have all these landscapers basically doing a bunch of landscaping right on top of the ditch where I'm building. So I'm apprehensive about going down there and working on it right now. I don't want them to see me, but I'm just gonna scope it out a little bit. Hopefully they're cool. I mean, they're not the city, they're just contracted out through the city. So I feel like it's really subjective. It depends on the person if they wanna like report it, let the city know, or if they want to come down and kind of mess with it. I did notice like a lot of what they're cutting might be falling into the ditch, and hopefully they don't go down there and see everything. Hopefully they just like let it fall into the ditch and they don't go and clean it up. I guess we'll see shortly the outcome. Today I want to fill some of the cracks with Bondo, all-purpose Bondo is the stuff I'm gonna get. There's lots of different Bondo. We can actually sand this down as well. So I'm just picking up some Bondo. Then we're gonna head over to the spot to patch it up. I gave it a little bit of time and there's no more landscapers. They're not around anymore. And it doesn't look like they messed with the spot at all. Not only that, but there's actually no landscaping or debris around. I thought all the debris would come in here from all the bushes they're cutting up above me. So yeah, I'm stoked. Next, I'm gonna Bondo up the spot. First, I'm gonna actually blow everything out. A lot of you probably noticed in the last episode, the last session, basically there was dust everywhere because we've just been building in here. So there's so much like leftover concrete that's like basically getting into our lungs, which is not good. So I'm gonna blow all this out and then we're gonna tape up our areas where we wanna Bondo. I'm gonna show you how to Bondo really quick. And and then we'll take it from there. I got this really cool new camera bag that I'm really hyped on. My other one broke, and this isn't sponsored or anything like that. I want to show you guys. I'll actually leave a link down below if you have a camera bag you're looking for. The cool part, it has this like upper pouch right here that I can store so much stuff in. Like I stored all my Bondo, all my tools in. It's kind of nice not to have like 2 different bags and be able to like multi-use my camera bag. So let's blow it out, clean it up, and then get to Bondo. I really want to blow the spot out like all the way, but I'm gonna have to save that for like an afternoon when nobody's around, because I feel like it's drawing a lot of attention right now. There's a lot of smoke going in the air, so I'm gonna avoid that for now and just focus on the patching. You want some gloves, tape, you got some scrapers to scrape the Bondo. We got our Bondo and the hardener. Hardener comes with the Bondo, so you don't have to worry about getting that. That all comes together. Now the cracks on this side are really minor, like very, very minor. It actually dried pretty good, but I'm just gonna hit them with like a little coat of it just so that I save it from getting worse. Nice clear line we're gonna tape up. Alright, got it all taped up. As you can see, just kind of follow the line. Some areas is thicker and thinner than others, but I want to try to conserve as much Bondo as possible. This is why I hate Bondo. All right, not embarrassed to say it, Bondo dried up too quick. That was like under 30 seconds maybe. I had those couple file sloops. It's already hard down there. The whole thing is unusable. It's just a waste of money. I never know why I get Bondo. I hate Bondo, I hate using it. I just want to use something else with this. I'm probably going to use the normal concrete vinyl patcher that I patch up things, because this just isn't working. I'm going to take the tape up. This just solidifies why I hate Bondo. I hate Bondo. I always tell myself not to use this. Some people work really well with it, and it's good for like a crack at a stair set or something like this, but this much Bondo, it's too much work that needs to be done too fast, such a short period, and I'm just not good at that. I guess it's also me. I'm not blaming Bondo, it's just me that doesn't like it. So we're gonna clean up, filled Bondo mission. I might use a little bit to hit these cracks over here just because I have some more. But yeah, we're gonna patch this up with some concrete vinyl patcher. Hard, like that squishy stuff, it's just, you can't even apply it because it just falls right off. So I was in real time, how much speed you got? All right, it's been a little while. The scariest part about working on this DIY project is leaving it for long amounts of time. I've been in Europe for like the last 2+ weeks, made tons of videos while being in Europe, and I haven't checked on the DIY spot. I haven't had anybody to check on it for me either. So today I'm gonna go back. I'm hoping everything is there. I'm one skate away, a couple blocks away. So we're gonna head back. Hopefully everything's in touch. If there's some things messed up, that's all right. I'm willing to do some maintenance patrol. That's what I'm expecting. I'm expecting some things to be gone. Probably most of my building supplies is gonna be gone by now, but who knows? Let's go check out and see what the current status is. This is really best case scenario. I'm really hyped on this DIY skate spot series, skate park series. This is so cool. It's still going. So I'm gonna be building a lot more here. If you're not subscribed already, make sure you hit that subscribe button. If you wanna donate and help with this project at all, you can use the super thanks button. It has a little dollar icon, super thanks right next to her. So if you wanna donate any of that, it all goes to building materials, keeping this alive. As you know, I don't really have a full-time job right now, so I'm kind of figuring things out. So if you donate, it will definitely keep the spot alive. I'm gonna keep building while I figure out the next job opportunity. But yeah, I'm super hyped. Everything is still here. The next move is basically to take our forms off. I'm gonna like kind of add some hips onto our wall ride and just clean up shop. But yeah, I'm just hyped to come back today and see that everything is still intact. I'm so hyped. There's some new tags too. I actually don't mind. These are really rad. Like make Oceanside O-side again. Like I don't know too much of what they're trying to say with that because I'm new to Oceanside, but I think I get what they're getting at. Just super hyped that everything is still here and intact and we can keep building on because I have so many more ideas. I've been inspired by all the recent DIY stuff that I skated in Europe. Seen some of y'all mentioning that I'm supporting the competition, meaning I go to Lowe's instead of Home Depot. I actually love Lowe's way more than Home Depot. The latter goes local home improvement store first, if there is one, but the local home improvement store doesn't always have everything that you need, like certain type of concrete, things like that. So Lowe's is definitely my first option as far as like commercial goes. Also, I heard they're doing like the 4-week work week, I think soon or something like that. So yeah, I guess what I'm getting at is like I support Lowe's way more than Home Depot. I'm not judging anybody that goes to Home Depot or wears Nikes or anything like that. I just do it so that I feel better about what I'm doing. The one thing you really want to watch out for when you're getting concrete is open bags or like holes in the bags. There's a lot of holes in these Quikrete bags right now. You can get a discount. So if you have a truck, it's a really good way to kind of hack around. I've heard people even punching holes in bags and then getting them cheaper. I'm not recommending you do that. I'm just saying there's loopholes, but I don't have a truck. I have a car. So I need to make sure these bags don't have any holes. I just like to keep things clean. So one thing that I'm trying to mention is there's a way to get cheaper concrete and there's also a way to not get your car dirty. So now the goal is basically just to get our forms ripped off the side of our wall ride, banked wall, and I want to add some concrete right there so that it doesn't fall apart like I was saying earlier. And then I'm actually thinking about the next step is going to be a bigger quarter pipe right to the left of it, maybe a little bit further to the left of it, and another one back and forth. So it'll be like a half pipe setup. That'll be the next obstacle. But first thing is first, I actually just came down to prep. It's the middle of the day. It's really hot right now. So what I'm going to do, instead of pouring the concrete right in the middle of the sun, I'm gonna get everything nice and ready to pour the concrete right towards the end of the day. Because something that I've noticed since building here is like pouring the concrete or mixing concrete with water in the middle of the day, you have to use so much more water. And that's the one thing I keep running out of at home. I just fill up my water tanks and I bring them. Of course, it'd be really nice, like some of you have recommended, to like bring a wheelbarrow down here and just like put water in it. However, I don't have a truck and I just don't think it's worth for me buying a truck for one skate spot, for multiple skate spots even. I like having a car. It's just, I don't need all that gas guzzler just to build spots. I can make it happen. I think that's like part of why I like making these videos, and the challenge too is to show you like, hey, I'm not a foreman, I'm not like a construction worker, I don't even have a truck, I have a car. I just like building skate obstacles. So it goes to show you don't have to have like those masculine skills. You can do it no matter what. That's kind of the point that I'm driving home. But yeah, let's clean up some of the shop over here, get these forms off and get ready to hit the sides with some fresh concrete later in the afternoon. So right now is just prepping everything up for our concrete. Now, definitely keep these forms. I've been using these forms for a couple of different things, our core pipe and our wall ride. So whenever you're building wood forms, it's nice to utilize them. Wood, it's not cheap, but it's definitely one of those things where you can like maximize your time and effort with them. So doing forms might seem like a lot of work, but normally you can use them more than once. Now we can really see where I used the dent set. Like down here you can see that's just regular Quikrete. We see more honeycombs. And then towards the top, this little layer right here,
you can see how it's really smooth. You can see how thin I actually did it. So down here it's very, very, very thin, and then it gets a little bit thicker as I got to the top. So I could have probably used even less concrete on this.
Just a few hours later, and it's nice and shady over here. So I'm gonna get some dirt for a little more filler so we don't have to use all concrete. And then I'm gonna slap some concrete onto the side of our wall right here. And it's not to make it skatable. It's not really to make it like anything other than to just avoid it from falling apart and keep it nice and solid.